Hey guys, welcome back to Words of War. My name is Jorge Guerra, and today we're going to be looking at Divergent, which is the new movie out this week. Divergent is actually it's based on a book, as many movies are nowadays. It's actually directed by the same guy who directed Limitless, which was a cool movie. So this is based, yet again, in a dystopian society. In the future, there's been a war. Humans have tried to find a new way to govern themselves, and in this case, they split up into factions where people kind of choose their place, or they know their place, and that's how society has been working for the last 100 years in peace. And you know, the only threat to that way of life is people called divergents, which is pretty much people that don't fit within the confines of those 5 categories. They can be just a little bit of everything. But this story follows the main lead is actually a girl named Triss, who starts off in one faction, ends up in another, and she ends up finding throughout the way that she's a divergent. I read the book actually before I even saw the movie. To tell you the truth, this is, for me, was one of the first few cases where I preferred the movie to the book, just because the book kind of had a lot of lulls. They focused on a lot of things that I thought weren't important when they lost focus of things that were important. So it actually worked better as a movie, in my opinion, just because you're in a shorter amount of time, so you have to focus on the real important things, and the kind of filler stuff gets kind of thrown out the window. So this worked really well. Also, I tell you the truth, when I first started, when I wanted to go watch it, like the first couple of minutes, I was like, oh great, the soundtrack, the lighting, the way that everything's set up, it's very, that kind of movie, Twilight-ish kind of, for that kind of audience. But as soon as the acting started, it started to get good. Like the people that they got for the parts actually did a really good job in their roles. One of the main things that I thought was missing from the book was like a face to the evil or the bad guy, the antagonist, let's say. And they got Kate Winslet for this, which she was really good in, and everybody kind of kept up with her, so that was really good. And you got the conflict, and you got to see this journey of this young girl Triss going from a faction that they're all about, helping people and just, giving their all for someone else, to become this darkness, which is like the warriors and the rebels, and you see her transform into kind of this other person, and at the same time there's a love thing going on, which I thought played out really well in the movie. In the book, it felt a little forced, and in the movie, I think the chemistry was good, and I think it was done, I wouldn't say subtly, but it was done in a good pace to where it felt, it felt like it was working up to it, as opposed to just feeling like they're shoving it in your face. But again, I mean, I thought it was done really well. I enjoyed it, had a good time in it. I was pleasantly surprised because I wasn't going into it expecting much, but I did like it a lot. For me, it's a 7.5, very close to Nate, because I probably will pick it up. But I'm gonna go. I think it's an all-around movie for myself. It was more in that area, but I think it's an all-around movie. If you've never read the books, it could be a little repetitious as far as the themes in the story, especially with the Hunger Games and like all these other movies that have been coming out with that kind of dystopian society. But all in all, like I said, 7.5 as an all-around movie. I thought the actors did well. I thought the scenes were set up well. The direction of the movie, I thought it gave more reason for the things that were happening to actually be happening. So it set up its own reality pretty well. And if you're a fan of the books, you'll more than likely like this one. Like I said, this is one of the few instances for me that I enjoyed the movie probably a little bit better than I did the book. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought. This is all over the place as far as when it comes to ratings. Rotten Tomatoes has it at 38% right now, and IMDb has it at 7.2. So I'm a little closer to IMDb right now. But yeah, if you check this out, let me know what you thought. If you're a fan of the books, let me know what you thought comparatively to the books. If it did a good job, if it did a bad job, if I'm totally off by thinking that it works better as a movie. And let me know what you thought about the actors as well. I'm really interested to see, because I really thought these guys did pretty well. But again, my name is Jorge Guerra. You've been watching Words of War. You have a good day. Have a good one. Bye.